starting with the PlayStation 2 collection. And all these rows extend. See if I can show it here. Here, these stacks are some more PlayStation 2 games. And continuing over here. Here are some box set PS2 games. And then underneath them are Nintendo Famicom Japanese games. Next I'm gonna move to the PlayStation 3 games. They start over here. That corner is PSP. I'll cover that wall in a minute. Let me just finish the PS3 first. Next, I'll finish this corner up here. This is a myriad of different PlayStation 2 box sets and PS4 and PS Vita limited edition games. I keep them up here just so the kids won't touch them. Then up here are the PlayStation 1 games. Some more PlayStation 1 games. Okay, next we do PSP. And they kind of go in, so it's kind of hard to see, or I can't show all of them very well. But I guess here I can reach these. All the PSPs go in like that. Extend. Space is a premium, so it's wherever I can fit things. And here to continue on the PS3, so I'll circle around, continue showing the PSP. In the next row. Okay. Next, I'll do this side over here. Here are the PS Vita games. And then right below it, I guess let me finish PS Vita first. PS Vita wraps around. And then there's a couple more PSP. Okay. Going back to this corner, we got Xbox One games. And down here, there's Xbox One games, but there's also some PS1 games. I ran a room up on the top. More Xbox One games. And then here we got Japanese PlayStation 1 games. Here's some more Xbox One. We continue on this corner. Up on top, there's some PS Vita collector sets, and then the 3 dual collection. And then here starts the PS4 collection. Kids sometimes borrow some of the games out of the lineup. So here, for example, they took FIFA 17 to play with their friends. But and then they continue here. And there's some more over here. Also here, wedged in between PlayStation, is the Wii U collection. And again, in all these extend in just like that. To wrap up this side, I got Xbox, the original Xbox collection. And over here on this side, there's more original Xbox. It wraps up alphabetically. It's just the best way I could figure to put them all in. Okay, now starts the Xbox 360 collection. this tower. Xbox 360. And there's another part here. And there's more back here on this side, right below the original Xbox. I'll extend it back there. And then here there's several miscellaneous collector editions. And some Japanese PSP. Okay. Coming through here, we're going to the GameCube collection. And right below the GameCube is the Wii collection. And then we'll do the last row, I'll come back. Here's some Wii box sets, and then here's the Nintendo Switch games. A couple more. Now we're going to this other area. This is the Japanese area. Start out with Mega Drive games. Here's all portables for Japanese systems. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, original Game Boy. edged in. So they're kind of hard to get. Okay. Here are all Super Famicom games. More here. Here. Castlevania series, my favorite series. And then we're going to Japanese Nintendo 64 games. Couple more Japanese Nintendo 64. Here's one of my favorite systems, the Nintendo 64 DD. Complete collection of all games ever released. And then we got some Famicom cartridge games, or disc system games. Castlevania, a bunch of others. Here's Japanese GameCube system games. Some more. And some stragglers. Game.com systems, and then V-Smile games. This area is all about accessories and game systems. Here we've got some more, or here we got TurboGrafx games and some PC Engine, which is the Japanese TurboGrafx system. Couple complete box set Famicom and Super Famicom games. Mega CD system game. And now we move to the wall of Sega. Predominantly everything in this area is Sega, but there's a couple other systems. So first up top is Jaguar system. Jaguar CDs. We got Sega 32X games. Nintendo 3DS games. Here we got Atari Lynx system games. There's a bunch of them there. And some more Lynx system games. There's a couple of the latest acquisitions. We'll continue on the top row. This is all Game Gear, Sega Game Gear games. Anyway, I think I get the drift. Couple CDI games, Dreamcast. Here's some more CDI games. Neo Geo CD games. Okay, continuing just this row. A couple Saturn games. Here we're going to the Dreamcast collection. Right on top here are Virtual Boy games. Okay. Underneath that we got Game Gear, or sorry, Master System games. They extend back there. Okay, next I'll do the Sega Genesis games. They start over here. And then they continue down through here. Just to finish the Genesis, they continue over here. Ran out of shelves. here are Japanese Saturn games. Okay. Next I'll do Sega CD and Sega Saturn together. Start out with Lethal Enforcer, Sega CD. A couple individual sets. Here's some Mega CD system games. And then Sega CD and Saturn. Here are some 32X CD games in the middle. And these over here are, in the middle wedged, are some Japanese Dreamcast games. There's some more Japanese Dreamcast games. Okay. That finishes this corner. Now we'll go into the closet area. So this area is where I keep majority of the cartridge systems. First I'll start over here. Here's some PlayStation educational games, PlayStation 1 systems. This whole box is more of those different games. A couple box sets of Intellivision and different Atari systems. Atari 5200, 7800 games. Sega Pico. Neo Geo AES system games. Magnavox. Odyssey games. Here's where I keep the majority of my collector sets, boxes on games, and my systems as well. This is just kind of a pile up best fit Tetris type system. All the Disney Infinities, Skylanders, Legos, Infinities, all those systems are here. This is all the different gaming systems and boxes. A lot of loose systems. Here's Atari 2600 games. Then we go into the original Nintendo NES games. A couple boxed games. Do my best here to capture all these. I'll start up top. There's a couple boxed games up there, and I'll show those a little bit more here in a bit. Super Nintendo games are right next to it. I guess I'll show some of the box games here. I'm not too big in collecting box games. They just don't weather very well with time. So I've kind of avoided them. And then we have all the Super Nintendo games, all alphabetical order here. Love Mega Man's. Mega Man X is one of my favorites. Collection keeps going and going. Okay, and then immediately below we got the USA Nintendo 64 games. Nintendo 64 games continue over here. Out of space on that side. Okay. Just to wrap up this side here, we got wedged in Atari 7800 games and ColecoVision games. Okay, going back to this side. Couple original Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games in boxes. Here we got Neo Geo Pocket games. Here we're going to the Game Boy Color games. These are all the ones that have the vibration sets, so they're kind of bulky, so I keep them a little bit separate than the other cartridges. And then the other Game Boy Color games. These kind of facing that way. So. They continue through there. Down here we got Atari 400, 800 games. Atari 5200 games. I ran out of space, so everything I could wedge, I wedged in there. Engage games. Going back to the top. Here's some Game Boy Advanced box games. There's a Neo Geo system, Pocket System, and some more games. And then here we have the Nintendo DS games. Here's a couple more 3DO. I ran out of space over in the previous area I showed you. And all these racks are portable systems, US systems. So here's Game Boy Advance. Here, one of the most popular series, you can tell by these are okay. And some more. And over here's original Game Boy games. Here's some oddities. There we go. And a couple straggler V-Smile games here. That's it. Let me walk around and give you a high level perspective of everything we just saw.